Alright, this message is for everybody, including Joseph Robin Biden, who does not care about the American people, the tragedies in America. First of all, it's 8:49 in the morning. It's Tuesday, November 21st. Today, I would like to talk first about my trip in 2017. In 2017 to Las Vegas. October 1st, 2017 was the Las Vegas shooting, the Massacre, which on October 1, a mass shooting occurred when 64-year-old Stephen Paddock opened fire to the crowd attending the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival on the Las Vegas Strip in Nevada from his 32nd floor suite in the Mandalay Bay. He fired more than 1,000 rounds, killing 60 people and wounding at least 413 people. I traveled October 2, 2017 to Vegas, the same day Donald J. Trump arrived at Vegas. I arrived an hour, 2 hours later. He arrived an hour before my flight. In Air Force One he came. The shooting, I already knew Tony Vitale. He knew about my first trip to Vegas at that time. Brian is the master at these massacres because they have been checking my Facebook for many years because they know I'm Queen Elizabeth's grandchild. Another shooting was the Post Nightclub shooting, which is, I wasn't posting on Facebook, but I was recently in Florida a month before, a couple of weeks before, a month before, 2 months before, but June 12, 2016, the Orlando Post Nightclub. I don't go to gay clubs, you know. I don't go to clubs. Like, I have visited just like any college student or whatever, but any straight or any same-sex oriented or curious person. But June 12, 2000, there was an Orlando nightclub shooting, which revolved around Brian Johnson and Tony Vitale as well. I need these investigated because they go into serial killer forums and they antagonize, not antagonize, they instigate people and they pressure them into pulling the trigger and doing what they're gonna do. They find people that hate different kind of groups and hate this and hate that. So these two shootings need to be investigated because they are related to my time in Orlando and my time in Las Vegas. Second of all, what else I have here for you? Every time I see that girl Yesenia, for months, I have an image of her, and it's like an android in Mars. And then she's going around like a crazy maniac. And she has sunglasses. She looks like a bumblebee. That's all the image I have of her, with her sunglasses looking like a crazy bumblebee. Está perdido. Yo puedo ayudar. Está perdido en la droga. Yo lo puedo ayudar a ustedes. Ustedes no tienen a nadie. Chacho, más metida esa cabrona. Somos iguales. Eso, a mí, yo no me comparo a nadie, yo soy único. Eso es como decir la Maluma, yo somos iguales, Maluma. Somos iguales, Nicky Jam. Somos iguales, Nita Casano. Y Evelyn, lo más ofensivo, the most offensive thing your mom can tell you, that you're successful in your college grade, they'll give you the SSI check for schizophrenia. Es cheque de $600, te lo dan. Enseguida, te buscan un apartamento, they find you an apartment, y te buscan un programa de televisión. I could do a television show. Un programa. She's the most offensive person in the world. The government has to find me an apartment, they have to put me in a program, and they have to give me an SSID check, she said, for $666. That was the amount when I was in the bank in 2005, 2006, 2005. They used to get $666, a whole line of like 100 people in the morning at Ponce Leon, the Ponce Bank. Alright, Evelyn, do you have a TV addiction? You watch a lot of TV, but you go out to East City Islands too. And we've been to Puerto Rico and stuff. Oh, y tú dices que la cadena de Charlie, cuando Charlie lo mataron, que se la robó el nieto de Guillo. So, tú mandaste a matar el nieto de Guillo, el Jufo allá, que se murió también. Tú lo mandaste a matar por la cadena de Charlie. Porque te mató presa ahora también. Y Yesenia, tú tienes la quitamario, you have an alcohol problem. You're alcoholic, they told me the other day. And Down syndrome people, when they old, I'm going to teach you. I know you guys are very skeptical about this Down syndrome thing, but you guys are always worried, hey, what if I turn old? Who's going to take care of this Down syndrome kid? And you know everybody's avoiding that. But what? When they grow old, it's a hostage situation. They are Down syndrome kids at an old age is a hostage situation. Trust me, you cannot get rid of that. Brittany knows, but we had a hostage situation in my Camp David house. That girl locked us up in a room, and I had to take care of the problem. Unless we would have been in a hostage situation all day. And then Sydney, Las Vegas, hold on. Checking the SSI TV addiction. Oh, and then about experimentation. Everybody experiments. When you're a kid, you experiment with. I'm gonna be honest to my people. I don't care because I'm running for office and I have ran for office successfully. People experiment, and I have been honest with the people, Lyndon. People experiment with shapes when they're kids, with colors, with taste. Everybody has a taste palette. You grow old and you still. It's an experiment. People experiment. I had my marijuana phase with David. Like we used to smoke like 10 blunts a night before and going to seaside, and down the shore with Shannon and Shannon. And we had klepto days when we used to smoke, and we used to go to the liquor store in North Jersey, up there, one of those rich towns in Bergen, Hudson. And I used to walk out with a box of Budweiser, a big case, and they didn't even notice. And we didn't even drink that beer. We just left it there. We do fun things when we're kids, you know. How about experiment with cocaine? We experiment with cocaine too. We experiment with Molly's for a week or two. We experiment with everything, you know. We're not drug addicts. Everybody experiments. The Adderall phase when you work and you go to school. All the kids experiment with Adderall. It's ADHD. It's the same thing in cocaine. So you guys we all Americans. This happens in every single American household, poor, rich, middle class. So please stop judging everybody. Because Yesenia and Evelyn son la más criticona. Chacho, pato dano y pato daffy. Chacho, it's a hassle with those two. They think they're perfect. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Goodbye.